There are many games about bomb defusal. Games like Counter-Strike, or even parts of Arma 3. Bomb defusal is a generally agreed upon good deed, since someone stops others from stepping onto highly explosive devices. Defusing bombs is only half the process though. The other half is initiated and completed by the Minesweeper. Minesweeper, a game so few of us actually understand. Most of us opened up the game on Windows Vista or Windows XP and tried to play it, but it almost always ended the exact same way. We got bored and played Space Cadet Pinball instead. Most of us wouldn't play the game at all, simply due to the unexplained rules. What do the numbers mean? How many mines are in the level? Is it even possible to best Minesweeper? Before we move on to the rules of the game and why I think it's fun, let's look at the different versions of Minesweeper. There of course are the Windows versions, the old Minesweepers we all know and love and spent hours in our childhoods with, trying to understand how the game works. But there are so many more versions out there these days. You can play this game anywhere, on phones, Linux distributions. I think there even are versions you can play on calculators. This game has come a long way, for it being so simple and misunderstood by many. So, with these many versions of the game existing, there must be something that is inherently a lot of fun behind the ambiguous rules no one seems to understand. So, what are the rules? The player gets a field of squares and must reveal the spaces of the field that are safe to tread upon and has to mark the spaces in the grid that are potentially infested with mines. The size of a grid and the amount of mines in it can be set up by the player, or the player can choose one preset difficulty mode which dictates the size and difficulty for you. You can spot the mines by checking out the numbers that are revealed when you reveal safe ground to tread on. The number tells you that so many mines are positioned in a 1 square radius around this specific square. Minesweeper is not only a game of chance though. There is a certain tactic for completing the game, and that is to look out for the numbers and evaluating which square could be infested, or which one is definitely infested. If only one undiscovered square exists in a 1 square radius of a field with the number 1, that must be a mine, and the field should be marked. Sometimes situations are almost impossible to figure out, or completely luck-based, but many of those situations can be diffused with simply trying to find more clues to complete the puzzle safely. Easy enough, right? Now we can start sweeping minefields. So first, we need to make the first step. This one is difficult. We don't want to accidentally tread on a mine. This is the riskiest step you will ever take in a game of Minesweeper. One wrong step, or a step too many, will end your life. This game is tense. You are never 100% sure if the next field you will step on is safe or not. It may be hard to believe for some of you, but this game, though simple and comprehensible, has a very dark and gripping aura surrounding it. You will start dreading every step you take. You will question yourself in tricky situations if the spots you marked really are mine infested or not. You will inevitably make a silly mistake. The face on top of the window is not there just because it's a reflection on the inner turmoil that is growing inside you. Once you press and hold a square, the face changes into one of concern. You are fully aware that this might be the last step in your life. But with some luck and smart pre-evaluation, you might get away with your life this time. You do not want to do the job, you do not want to risk your life and clear this minefield, but one must be the Minesweeper. What if a civilian treads on an unmarked spot? You are responsible. You have an obligation to secure the field. In the end, it is your job. Minesweeper isn't only a game of chance and math. No, it's a game of tension and terror. Once the game grips you and you are stuck in a state of flow. You will sigh in relief after difficult decisions. You will rejoice after successfully clearing a field, and you will be shocked to witness a mine go off. Once I understood the rules, this game became a gripping experience. Minesweeper is one of the best examples that the simplest games can sometimes be the best.